Hey, Barney. Barney. Um, blah, 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 blah. You understood what I said. Blah, 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 blah. I will take care with the mods. I will take care. From now, I think, let's see, if anybody makes a mistake, I will remove them. Until now, I think it's just here, it's just for fun. Nobody hates me so much to throw me deep, deep, deep. Gert is in the house. Gert, stop your spells. You see what you're doing? You're not doing any good at all with this. With these spells and everything, you see, in and out, in and out. I know in the end, Grandpa Jim is paying you money behind the scenes, because every time he asks me to put a nice picture of myself. So I know he's paying you behind the scenes to cast spells so that he gets to see more pictures. I'm joking, of course. I put it there for you, Grandpa Jim. I did. Hey, Gaining Gerd. Not Gaining Gerd. Barney. You know that Gaining Gerd spends a lot of money in chats. I'm telling you. Just today, I wasn't even pocket watching much, but I think just from what I saw today, just what I saw, $15 at Hannibal. That's what I saw. So if you calculate it in total, I think he spent $30 in Hannibal's chat, which Hannibal well deserves because he does his editing and he does, he puts in the time. Like as I say, to do it, stream that 3 hours is not easy. You really have to be very mentally stable to keep on finding this funny for such a long time. I couldn't. I know you hate it. I know I won't comment anymore. I know you don't like about. I won't. I got it that you don't like it and I won't do it anymore. I got it. I registered in my brain. Hey, Fork Sniffers Anonymous. Yeah, it's in the thumbnail, Fork Sniffers Anonymous. It's in the thumbnail, the first one. The first one. Let's see if Steve wrote. Yeah, I think he wrote me. Yeah, he wrote me. Yeah, he's doing fine. The thing is, you have to keep in mind, Steve doesn't like social stuff and is not very social, and he doesn't understand this YouTube. He gets it, but he doesn't get it. Yet he does like to comment if there's, he likes to comment on public articles, that you just put your comment like on BBC News, or not BBC News, but you get it what I mean. Political stuff and all that. He comments there and nobody writes back. They just can like or send an angry face or, emoji. Nobody can write back to you on your comment. You can't conversate. But that gives him his thrill. That for me is not enough. I like the YouTube where I can actually talk to people and I know you people. I know you people for years. I have people here that I consider family. Irene for me is family. As I said, if Irene would call me tomorrow and say, I need your help, I really need your help. I would think, okay, I would do anything, I have to go help Irene because that's the way I am, and because I didn't have good close family, and I know when somebody loves you. I know when someone is interested in just for the moment or for their benefit, maybe because they like the situation, it convenes and suits them, and everything seems kind of convenient. But I know when somebody really, really loves you. I know the difference, and I'm glad that I know that difference. So for me, YouTube is not the same that Steve has his fun with commenting randomly on the internet. And it's like, okay, that's why maybe uh, mm, like for example, now if I would go home to Steve's house, because it's not my house, it's his house, it's his money, it's his job, and whatever. And he keeps on mentioning it, he makes it really, really evident, and it's just tiring for me at some point. At some point, I'm just like, you're better off alone, you just don't want to be alone, just be alone because it's better for you. And so what would I do now if I'm home and he's tired? Yeah, he's going to sleep. He watches shows, whatever. And now I want to do YouTube, but I can't do YouTube. I can't because he'll be like, "Oh, it's noisy and da, 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 da," and all that. I don't know. You get what I mean? I want just my life, and I don't depend. I don't want a lot. It's not like he has a lot of money. I don't need his money. I can manage on my own. I never needed money from him, that's for sure. And I think you guys know that by now, that I didn't marry him for money. I think you kind of figure out who I am from my stories, from what I talk, what I say, who I think. You kind of know I didn't marry this guy for money. So you understand what I mean? It's like, okay, if I go home, I have my husband again, okay, and I have sex, I get fucked. Sorry, that was ugly to say. I shouldn't have said it that way. That was ugly. I have sex, passion and all that, and I have a man that I love, but I love him. But that's what part of the day, that takes what, 45 minutes of the day, 1 hour. And then the rest of the time I cannot do that, I cannot do that. I don't know, I have to think about it. I have to think about this because I am me and I'm accepting him the way he is, but can he accept me the way I am? That's the question in the end. What are we talking about now? Who is BBC? Ah, BBC, yeah, BBC. Where's Girth? I don't even know that name. You gird with your words. What is Girth? Wait, I'm going to the Google. Put it in. You stupid gird. You stupid gird. You have given me every day. You give me things I have to Google over and over, and I get no result. You're trolling me even on Googling, and I'm stupid to take the time. Let me Google. Let's see what this will turn out if I get some result. For sure, nothing. Ah, actually, there is, yeah, it is something. I'm sorry, I'm primitive. I'm uneducated. Idle men of great girth, circumference, width, perimeter size. Wow, well, yeah, you see how primitive I am? You actually gave me a good word. I feel really, really humiliated about myself now. You actually used the word that I don't know, and I learned today girth. Great width, men of great width. I guess, yeah, it is from the English movies, a man of great girth or something. English movies, I can imagine that word being used. In American movies, I cannot really see that word being used. But in English movies, yes. Yeah, Lord. Exactly, Sherry. English movies. English movies, you use the word girth. Fork sniffers and almost your troll. Nobody wants to see my face. No, because I'm not photogenic. I don't look the same like I look in pictures. You saw me in real life. I make faces and I look puffed up and I don't look good. I start dancing, and when I start dancing, people start, to get afraid of the internet. I've seen them get afraid from the internet because of my dancing. I danced one time, I had a good time, and I thought, okay, whatever, nobody watches my channel, and I didn't have many people watching me at the beginning. That was, at the beginning. And I was having a good time, I was getting into it, and let's listen to music, let's hang out like we're doing now. The same thing that we are doing now, I was thinking that I had back then, 3 months ago, before my out reveal. Let's say end of March. It was end of March, month March. And I went live and I had a good time, and I'm still talking and dancing. The next day I wake up. Okay, during that live, we had the chat and whatever. The next day I wake up and I see all these videos made about me, and I'm like, damn it, like, what the hell just happened? That was pretty shocking for me. From being so unknown or just having a good time one night with my small chat. And I went live. I think that was the first time or maybe the second time that I dared to go live. And that happened to me. I was like, damn it, like, wow, what a damage I have done to myself. I never expected. Even Kiwi Farms and all. It's just amazing. The internet, I tell you, the power it has. Whew. Sorry, I'm hiccuping and I'm yawning. Where's Grandpa Jim? Grandpa Jim, where do you live? Are you in the USA? Is there anyone in the USA? Like, is there anyone close to me here in this chat? Like, anyone, like, somewhat close to me? I'm in the USA, Ohio now, in the town called Kent, if you know. Is there anyone close? Ashid Madras, butt plugs, hey, let me give you a story now. Do you know that I met a friend? I met a man and he was a porno star. And the thing is that when I met him, I did not know he was a porno star. I thought that he was working, I was selling ventilation, I was still working for Israel, and I was selling ventilation. And no, I was not working for Israel anymore because he was working for a company from Poland. From Poland, he was Polish. He was working for a company for Poland. He was a secretary there, and I got in contact with this company in order to try to sell them some ventilation, and we got in discussion. And he, out of the blue, I don't know, he asked me for my Skype. And I said, okay, why not Skype? Maybe I can get more information. Maybe I can be sure that I can close the deal faster. So I gave him my Skype. And we started to chat, and we chatted. And in the end, he told me that he's just new. He's not even old in the company. He's just there for 3 months. And before, he was a porno star. And I, of course, didn't believe it, because how easy it's for people to say, yeah. do you think? And I was like, everybody wants to say, "Yeah, I'm a porno star. I'm a porno. That's it. I'm a porno star." I was like, "Oh, you're a porno star." I'm like, "Show me some videos." Like he did show me pictures of him in the office, and I saw that they were not fake. It was him. It was not a handsome man. I have to say, not a man that you would say, "Wow," but you saw that he had the body physique, tall and wide shouldered and tall and big, but the face, you cannot say that he was like, wow, stunningly handsome. Not ugly, but not stunningly handsome. All right. So I said to him, "Are you a porno star?" I'm like, "Show me some videos. Show me some videos." And boom, he sent me some videos. I'm like, "Dude, man, the guy's not lying. He really is a porno star." And then we kept on chatting, and we had video calls and all that, and it was an interesting experience. And why did I get to him? Because somebody mentioned butt plugs, and he was the one that was like, "Do you like to use butt plugs?" I'm like, "No, I don't like butt plugs. I'm not really into the butt area." And I have never been, I will say it as it is. Have I tried? Of course I have tried. Curiosity, and of course men, telling you, it's good. Of course I've tried. Not once, I've tried a few times. I never liked it. It's not my thing, and I will never do it again because it's not something that I personally like. I know that there are women that like it, and I do not judge them. And it is what it is. I don't like anal sex. It's not for me. To be stimulated down there a little bit, of course, any part of the body touched is nice, but to have something inserted, to have something inserted there, no, 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 not for me. But as I said, everybody's different. Anyways, me and this guy became friends, and we were talking and talking, and in the end we met. After 1 year we met. And now you're all like, "Yeah, what happened when you met?" Well, what do you think happened when we met? Like, there's not much more story. What do you think happened when we met? Oh, the gaining gird. I know you're a woman, and I'm surprised that's why I'm saying I don't believe sometimes that you're a woman, because the things you just say and you spit out there, you so don't sound like a woman. And I know women that are open-minded, because I am one woman that is open-minded. And or are you, did you say that you're a woman? I'm not sure now. You for sure don't talk like a woman at all, at all. Are you a woman or not? I forgot. You also don't clarify it. I think you're a woman. I know Barney's a woman. With your names that you put, don't put the blame. You don't put. Look at the profile pictures you put. Look at the names you put for yourself, and you think that how can somebody forget whether if you're a man or a woman? Well, you kind of make it damn fucking hard. You also don't make it easy whatsoever. Gerd, women do not talk like you. That's all I have to say. What else you want me? How else you want me to put it? Women do not talk the way you do. That's for sure. There's nothing feminine about anything that you have said since I have met you. You have talked to me exactly like a male would, not like any woman would. Yeah, because this girl always, always is pushing me to explain stuff, and just becomes so frustrating because it's like you're talking to a wall. How do you know Grandpa Jim? No, I'm telling you, Fork Sniffers Anonymous. It's very hard on the YouTube to know who is. If you hear me, you hear me with the female voice. You see my profile picture. It is a female. From my comments, I write hugs and blessings and cheers and thank you, and I talk like a woman. Like it's pretty evident. I'm thinking, wait, let's look what's going on. Nothing is going on. Let's look on Monty. How many? I'm not gonna leave the guy alone. He's not even evil to me. That's the thing. Handsome Barney got what they want. Actually, man. Wow, you saw that? I didn't even see that. Do you see that shit? It's only 5 minutes. I'm gonna go over it. Oh God. I'll comment on it also. Hold on. How idiotic this guy is, this kid. Jack jack yourself off, Monty, and release it all for once. Because you really seem to need it. No, your mama doesn't have time for me, Sherry. I'm gonna be a Gerd fan all the time. Fork Sniffers Anonymous, sniff some forks. That's my aunt's advice to you. So, what does Monty have to say quickly about? Ah, so he says, what is Barney's problem? She can dish it out, but she cannot take it in. Okay, basically, he's just saying the same old shit, repeating himself that Barney is mad at Timberly. Actually, Timberly is not even important for Barney. Barney has been yesterday out partying, just so you know. And just think about it that I know what she's been doing and let that run through your head for a moment, yeah? Boom, 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 boom. She's living a normal life. She can balance normal life, going out partying, living her beauty and living out her beauty because she's a beautiful woman. Then you have a frustrated fuck like Monty that makes that makes video after video regards Barney. What did Barney ever do to Monty? Barney's not even a big channel. Monty, calm your fucking ass down. Why? Because your Timberly has an issue with Barney, and now you have to make some content out of it. You should be ashamed that you associate yourself with a person like Timberly. And I do not hesitate or have any regrets in saying this. Who is Timberly? Give me, who is this? Who is this person? Education, background, some receipt, something, something, something. Nothing you can give me because you show me who your friends are. I'll tell you who you are, Monty. You don't have many friends. What should I say? Let's listen some more. You wanted some drama? You wanted some action? What have you been doing for the past 3 years, Monty, with your harem of virtual women? You didn't want any drama and some action? What were you looking for, Monty? Well, you picking on someone that did almost nothing compared to what you have done? Isn't that a little bit hypocritical, don't you find? Why he didn't like it that she put the lone entourage video. He didn't like that. That bothered him. Let me make that clear. That itched his little asshole that she put the lone entourage video. Yeah, yeah. So Barney says to Timberly, hey, just get a job and live normally. Stop e-begging and complaining, being a victim on the internet and all that, being nasty on the internet. And what does Monty say back? Yeah, soon we'll find out about you. Hey, Monty, I know that she was working last night. Where were you working? I don't know. You understand? Like, who are you to judge? Like, oh, let's find out soon about you. That's what you say. Are you threatening? Are you fucking bored in your? Did someone shit in your head? Thirst trapping for attention. You see the hatred that this man has towards women that are pretty and do not depend on YouTube and just do it for fun. Do you understand the hatred he has? Because he will never get to a woman like that. And he will never meet a woman like that. And Barney is not, please subscribe and like my channel and send me super chats and PayPal. And she's not like that. And people hate it. That's why they hate me too, because I'm not like that. They just hate it. They hate it that I have what to talk about. And they hate it that I can talk and I can joke. And some people like me, not all, but some do. And I don't do it for money. And they just fucking despise it. And they despise it that I have a life outside of YouTube. And they hate it that I might maybe be pretty and have maybe an education higher than them. They just fucking hate it. And Monty hates it. That's why he's going after Barney the way he's doing. What else do you have to say? Talking about this, talking about that. What are you talking about this and that for, Monty? Get a life. As I say, and also I wouldn't Monty as an advice, honestly, as a friend that even not a friend, but as a person that has some experience with men and with sexual needs, you don't need to do it one time. You need to sit in a room and you need to get it all out, whatever you stored up in there, all that anger and all that. Put on some porn or whatever turns you on, and let that run for a few hours, and just get it all out there. And I'm not even joking with you. You need that. And then you take a long, long sleep, and then you wake up and you see when you come and when you do your live show and you talk to the people, you see that everybody will notice that you're not frustrated and you're much different. Your show will be different. You will have much higher views. I know exactly what you do. Why do you care, Monty? What's Barney? I know exactly what you do. We will see. Why do you care so much? Do you understand that you sound psychopathic? You sound a stalkerish psychopathic. Why do you care so much? For Christ's sakes. Wow, can you imagine that he says, like, how can you pick on a person? Do you understand how pathetic Monty is? Uh, sh- First, it's like, get a job, because she says to Timber, get a job. And then he's like, yeah, you are a DJ. What did I just say what did I just say previously? That she was at work last night. Did I say DJ? No, I didn't say DJ because I didn't hear what he was going to say. But now that he mentioned DJ, I can say, yeah, she was putting up a gig last night and I know about it. She was working, and that's pretty a cool job. I know about it. I wish that would be back in that time. To be a DJ is fucking kick ass. Monty wishes that he were a DJ. Monty wishes that he could even dance next to a DJ. More the less be a DJ himself with his uh, final warning. Like songs like sound like a dog dying, like a howling dog that dies. His songs sound for me like a howling dog that is dying and crying. Yeah, that's Monty's music for me. Ah, never gotten a gig, so just putting down. She's not a DJ. You don't have music equipment. You don't have a. What the hell is what frustration do you got in you? You lame fuck, man, with your braids. Don't you feel pathetic with the braids in front of your computer? Nobody's hiding. It's like, why do you have to? Nobody hides. Nobody hides. You, you idiot, Monty. You put out today, I'm gonna attack Barney, fake music or whatever you put, and you were gonna go live at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Barney saw it and she said 3:30, half an hour before you, boom, she's going live and she's gonna clarify some points. Ah, you didn't like that. That didn't suit your schedule, did it? But then you found Foodie Beauty with the cat news, and you're like, ah, I can deflect a little bit. I can make this work because I don't know what Barney's gonna say in that chat. I don't know who's gonna go in that chat and what's gonna be outed and said there. So let me deflect and focus on what makes me the views and the content. Foodie Beauty, the cat, the new cat. And then you went back to Barney. Come on, you little chicken shit. You pussy. Grow some balls, man. Even if you wanted to jerk off, your balls have nothing inside to release. There's no manlyhood in you. You're so pussy and hiding behind your words like you always did, and your cuteness and your braids now. Fuck off. Dating girl, leave me alone. I care because I like Bali. I like Bali. I like Barney. I like Barney. Barney also said, "Oh, we're gonna go over that, Barney." He talks as if he's threatening. That's the thing. He's talking as if he's threatening Barney. I'm gonna check in your background. I'm gonna check in your music and DJing, and we're gonna go Monty. Like, seriously. I knew you're pretty lame and pathetic. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. I bet you anything for a fact if I or Barney or anyone would now write to Monty in a private email, uh, sing me this song or I don't know something, and would offer him like a prostitute money. I'll give you 3 grand for this. He would do it. He would do it. But yet, and he's monetized and he's been dragging Foodie Beauty content for I don't know how many years. And then he picks on other people because they actually have a life outside of YouTube, and they also just have their fun with YouTube, and they also just put out their opinions and communicate. And oh, for fuck's sake, they are also fucking hot and sexy. Damn them. Damn them. They should not be hot and sexy. They should not. If they are thirsty, because Barney looks hot and good, she's thirsty girl. Damn her that she looks good, like that's not a blessing. That is a curse in his eyes. It's he laughed at it. He laughed at it because he laughed out of his anger that he will never sleep with a woman like that. And that's the truth why he was like, huh, it was a fake laugh. Trust me. It was like, I will never, ever, ever stick my dick in something like that. No, you will never. With that attitude you've got going on, never you will. And you better get very good friends with your hand because I think you're going to be remaining with your hand for the rest of your life, the way you're going and talking. Right now, you can say what you want about me, and I don't care. I'm going to say it on the YouTube. If you would ask me now, who would you prefer? You have to fuck some. I'm sorry, I'm gonna change my language. You have to have sex with somebody, and you have two choices: Monty or Pete. Which one do you want to have sex with? I would have sex with Pete. Make out of that what you want. I would ask Pete to shower. I would tell him let's go shower before, but I would prefer to have sex with Pete than with Monty. Sorry, I'm not following the chat because I'm following the Monty. He's almost done. I know this is why I'm banning chat scanning your gird, but I don't care. Okay, so that was it. That's all he said. So he commented back on Barney. Okay, and we reviewed that. Barney, did you just see that I reviewed Monty talking about you? I reviewed everything. You have to go back, and I know it's not just a few minutes ago. I reviewed all what he said about you. Everything, everything. Nobody shit in my head today. Gaining gird. Nobody shit in my head today. I reviewed the Monty, and I think that I was right. What do you mean, Gerd? Why are you upset with me? Do you think what I said about Monty is not correct? I think that what I said about Monty is 100% accurate. I think 100% accurate. No, nothing happened at all. Nothing, Barney. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I just said my opinion about Monty. Don't listen to the gaining girl. The gaining girl just wants some drama now. Because I always insert myself, gaining girl. That's my point. I insert myself for what I think is right. I insert myself for your mama all the time. I've inserted myself for your mama the most. And I've inserted myself for Jessica Messica, and that was a mistake. I've inserted myself for FBRC. I don't consider that a mistake. Just because we had a falling out at the end, I don't regret my time with him. I say it as it is. I insert myself for Barney because I believe in what I say, what is right. And Barney has only shown me character and friendliness. From everybody on YouTube, she has been the most friendly creator to me, like a friend. And it's just like, yeah, let's have some fun. I'm not here to drag you down. Everybody is in the community. Who can I put down? Who can I? Everybody's fighting, but I like it that like gaining gird. You're also a creator. I'm a creator. It doesn't matter how big or small we are, but we're all doing something on YouTube. But we can still meet up and say, hey, let's hang out. And just like that's why I say maybe people think I'm crazy that I think Honeybal's chat is hogbox. But in the end, we don't do what the other people do. Like this channel, like this. We don't do that. It's not necessary for us. Like this channel, like this channel, like this channel, like this channel. It gets boring after some time. What's going on, Grandpa Jim? No, it's not. Don't even think that. I never liked Monty. Hey, everybody, 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 everybody. I already had my issues with Monty way, way before I knew Barney. I don't have an issue with Monty because of Barney now, not at all. If you would know my channel and you would know me, I already said long time about Monty that I didn't have a problem with what he did with Purple Glitter and Buddha and Kidney J and all these other women. That was his thing. Private messages, I don't care. That's his private life. What I didn't like was that PayPal, Cash App, hit the like, please send Venmo. He was just for the money, money, money. And I hate these people. That's why I always sing to you, money, 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 money. Because my parents were like that, and so many people are like that. They think that money is the root of all happiness. Money makes life easier. I will not disagree, but money will not bring you happiness. Like if you really believe that you will find happiness in money, you're so wrong. You're very, 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 very wrong. Stuff is not happiness. To have someone that loves you is happiness. To have family is happiness. To know that holidays are coming and you're not worried, oh, will I be alone? What will I do all alone? How am I going to manage this? Or not manage, or how am I just going to make it pass by and not feel sad, because I'm again alone. Those kind of feelings you guys don't understand, or maybe you do. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but many of you don't. Like Jessica's at home and she doesn't have to worry. She's with her mom, with family, and with her kids even, I think. I don't know. She's not alone. And yet she has all that support and that love and that foundation. And yet a person like that at her age doesn't use that and say, no, I have to make something out of myself in order to repay my family and to prove myself to them, and to give something back. Me, I was young and I did that. I just wanted my parents to love me, and I nothing was enough for them to even love me. I could have made whatever, and they wouldn't have loved me because they didn't need money themselves. They had the money, but I thought that they wanted me to show them that I can make the money just like they did in order for me to be accepted by them, so they love me. Delusion. Why do you want to be unmodded? Okay, I'll mod you. What happened in the meantime? What's going on with you guys? Did you drink too much alcohol? I unmodded you, but you can be back mod. What happened with you guys? I'm talking here about my depressive life stories, and then you get on stupid stories yourself here. You're bored of life. And that's the thing, and then I see people, that like I told you, like Jessica Messica, they have families, or Tien Sa, she has children and she made it happen. But Tian Sass complains, "Oh, my life, my pipes are broken. I want to start a GoFundMe." Jessica Messica, yeah, I want Temu to sponsor me, please. Everybody write them so I can get free bikinis and I can show you online. This Timberly, uh, bitching and talking, cursing. No content whatsoever, just cursing and complaining about her life. And then at the bottom of the page, you see PayPal, send a gift. And I just want to be like, I vomit everywhere. I want to puke. Makes me want to puke. Sherry, if you don't want to be a mod, I'll remove you. Sherry, do you want to be removed as a mod? I thought that maybe you want to be mod. Sherry, you don't want? Sherry, can you please specify if you want or not? If you don't want, I'm not insulted. I don't even know the point of being mod. You guys are all like, yesterday you were like, mod me, and I modded. I don't know. You guys know I don't know about this very much. No, there's not going to be much trolls in here, Sherry. And that's why you're a good person. You're not an idiot. And you can see who's a troll and who's not. I don't know. Then I will remove the mod. I thought that you wanted to be mod because you're my friend. Sherry, stop being silly. I really thought that maybe you want to be a mod because everybody wanted to be a mod yesterday, and I thought you're my friend. Probably you want to be mod also. I don't want you to feel excluded from the club, something like that. But I didn't. If somebody doesn't want to be a mod, I don't care. For me, this mod thing doesn't even make sense, really. It's just that the name is in blue, and that's all. No, Sherry's not even a troll because Sherry's friends with T and Sass. I know Sherry for a long time, and sometimes she says it as it is. She doesn't hide. When she thinks something is fucked up, she says, "Hey, this is fucked up." And I like that about her because she's honest and she says it. And then I tell her, "Well, Sherry, I think this and this and this and this." And sometimes we agree to disagree. And sometimes I tell her, "Yeah, you are right about this. Thank you for opening my mind and enlightening me." It's been many times like that. And Sherry knows because, as I said, it's not a friendship for a month or two. We're talking about like 2 years. We're talking a long, long time. A long, long time ago. Sucks without music. Tomorrow I have to make music happen. Without music, we can't sing and be jolly. It's just very. I don't know about this time out. I don't know who gets timed out. You guys, I don't time anyone out. If there's a If there's a funky, if there's a funky mod, I will notice it. I removed the, what was it, Okidoki. I know Okidoki is, I wanted to give them a chance because they're not ever super evil to me, but I know that they're trollish. They have the trollish humor and the trollish style. Barney, I said to people, Monty, they couldn't even handle it. Listen to me. Barney, Monty, and all these YouTube people couldn't handle it if me and you would get together one evening and would say, just like, like Frenchie and Shannon made, let's get together and make a live. If me and you would get together and make a live, trust me, it would not be suitable for YouTube. It would be, like adult material. Boom, not for YouTube, that's for sure. I don't care. I'm married. I can talk. I can joke. It's okay. I'm not saying anything bad. Even Steve wouldn't even be mad about it. I asked Steve once, because we were talking, and Steve is very different. His experiences in sexual department are very different to mine. I have a little bit more than him. And I asked him just of course, we talked and everything, and I asked him once, out of curiosity, if I would sleep with a woman, would you consider this cheating on you? And he said yes. He would be bothered. He would be bothered, even if it's a woman. And some men, I've met men that were like, no, it doesn't count if you sleep with a woman. Let me look, or let me see, or let me be part of it. But many men were never jealous or at all about that. But Steve is like, no, he doesn't want me to sleep with anyone. It's just funny. Just shut up. Come on, nobody's embarrassing you, Barney. It's not so bad. In the end, I am putting it out there, and I know that you want to take care and everything, but I've been exposed much more in my life. This on YouTube is nothing for me. This is nothing, and the past experiences and everything I talk about is way, way beyond me. Like, not beyond me, way back in years behind. And like I say, when I talk about things on YouTube, I know Steve is listening and he can listen. I don't have anything to hide in front of him, so you guys kind of know I'm not lying or saying untruthful things. Sherry, also T and Sass puts it all out there. Leave me alone. You're my friends. You are my friends, and I'm not putting anything super private out there. I'm putting the normal things out there. Nothing out of the ordinary or extreme. I'm not talking really about my extreme sexual experiences. Hey, does anyone want to hear about my experiences when I went to swinger clubs? No, I'm not talking about that. Steve knows. Steve knows everything. I've told him everything. I have no secret in front of him. Not at all. Yeah, Barney, no, you don't have to worry. No, tragic. We can move on. Nothing tragic is happening in this chat. It's very hard for something. Find what are you always sending? You're sending things that are too hard for the server to download. You have to just keep it simple. Don't try to upload really complicated stuff. No, but I'm really in a worry now because I don't know to go home to Steve or to wait or what to do. I'm still, I have no answer. And that is my dilemma. That's actually my dilemma. That's why I stay and I make thumbnails to distract myself. And I'm like, I would chat to my friends and they will tell me what to do. But in the end, you guys also can't really tell me what to do. Yeah, this is a shit AA meeting, that's for sure. If you're looking for a AA meeting, you're very much in the wrong place here. How do you know that I'm smoking? How did you know, Barney? How do you know that I'm smoking? Can you really hear it that bad? That's pretty amazing if you can hear that you could hear the. I can't believe it, you see how dangerous the internet is? It's not even the camera on and you know what I'm doing. It's terrible. This is really terrible. I really would not have expected you to know what I was doing behind the scenes now. What you heard a little. Yeah, I rustled a bit, but that could have been anything. That could have been anything. But Barney, Barney's young and Barney's from the party club and Barney knows, what's going down and going on. I miss those days also. I miss the clubbing days and not like to be all the time in the club, but sometimes, the lights and the music just take you over and the lights and the way you see people in those lights, everybody kind of looks handsome, perfect, and exciting and nice memories. Yes, I smoke weed, Barney. That's what you heard. I was making a joint. But I smoke cigarettes also. I don't mind. I know that a lot of people, and especially in America, in Europe also, a lot of people smoke. But in America, it's very, very normal here. Like it's more normal than in Europe. Probably because it's illegal. It's legal in many parts. In Europe, police don't even look anymore for it. But it's never gonna be legal in the government or what you call it. The system will never say this is legal, but the police won't look for it either. It's just something that is kind of legal and is not looked for, but will not be officially called legal because the Europe people don't want to make money off weed, unlike the Americans. It's cool that the Americans made it legal and all that, but they did it for money reasons. They didn't do it just to be cool. Let's put it like that. They didn't do it because they realized, this is a good thing. No. And then you have the other people that are like, no, it shouldn't be legal because they want to make money. In America, medicine is the thing is you can even go to Walgreens and you can find lidocaine. Lidocaine is like a very weak cocaine. That's what lidocaine is. You can find creams, Asper cream. Okay, it's not like you're gonna get high or anything, but I'm just saying that here everything pharmaceutical is just so easygoing. In Europe, it's not like that. It's seriously is not like that. Barney, of course I had, and I was transporting, and my ex-boyfriend was a cocaine dealer, the Croatian. I lived with a cocaine dealer, and yeah, and my with my first boyfriend Steve, number one, I did cocaine, but I was more a cocaine addict when I was living with my second boyfriend, the Croatian, and it was just available. It was just available. It was there all the time. It is not like he would give it to me for free, and I never asked men for anything for free. That's the thing. That's why I'm so insulted sometimes. How people disregard me. I never even asked him, give it to me for free. I would even pay the bills and I would pay the food, everything in the house. I never asked him to give me anything for free. But of course, he didn't sell it to me at the price he would sell it to the other people. He would sell it to me at cost price. So basically, I would pay, and he wouldn't mix it. For the other people, he would mix it with something else. So I would get it pure. I would get it pure, and I would pay per gram. I would pay 40 euros, and that was pretty good. Pretty good. But taking cocaine is not good, yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm glad that, but I got off it very easy. I didn't have withdrawals or any issue like that, like other people have. I never had issues with getting off opioids or cocaine or anything, like never. I never had. I could just get off one day. I didn't have withdrawals, anything. I would miss it. I'd be like, oh, this sucks. I wish that now I had a line, or I wish now I would need that. But that's life. You grow up. You have to just grow out of it. And that's what I did. Barney, I don't know when I'm going back to Steve. You tell me. Barney, you're my friend now. You're my best friend. I gave you this burden. You're like, no, Bali, I don't want to be. I don't want to be so close to you. You tell me when should I go back to Steve? When should I go back? Right now? I like it. I have the hotel. I can pay for it. It's not. Let's not go into that subject. But it's so I always manage. I always manage, and it's not. I never put a burden. Steve, I never put since I've left, and it's been over a month. I have not put any burden on him. Send me money or I need support. Nothing, nothing. You can ask him. You can ask Steve. He has his own channel, and he comes in the chat even also. Never been a burden. I'm like, I like this life. I don't know if I want to go home because I'm now with the YouTube, and I know Steve really, he doesn't dislike it, but he just dislikes that I have attention from other people. He wants me not to have any attention from anyone unless I make money. But even if I don't have attention and I make money, it's so good. It's good. But if I want to go out and have attention, then I should be making money from it. And I'm like, from YouTube, I don't want to make money, so I'm not going to do that for money. So that's why he's kind of against it. So there's a little bit of a conflict there of interest. And I'm like, is your motorbike bringing us any money? Is that motorbike you bought bringing any money? Is your robots that you buy bringing any money? Is all these tables that you buy bringing any money? No. So leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. For Christ's sakes. People have seen videos that I cook for you, that I treat you like a man very well. I sh- I may have interests of your interest that everybody knows that a woman like me does not have in robots and in radios and in what else. But I do it because I love him. So everybody's seen. That's why I make these videos on YouTube. So if anybody ever says to me something, I can say, "Shut the fuck up and just look at the videos and shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because I'm tired of people always putting me down and judging me. It just gets tiring after some time. Barney in the hotel, it's not. At the beginning it was a daily rate, but now it is. It has become a weekly rate, not monthly, weekly, and it's less. It's not so bad. It's really not bad. My wonderful, beautiful, lovely people, I am running out of what to talk about for tonight. And I think I've talked and I've talked and I've talked enough. I'm checking if there's anything new, but no, there's nothing new. Yeah, Piggy, all the people again, the cat, Chantal's new cat, Oh God, how boring this is. It's just so boring. And it's for me amazing that these people don't feel ridiculous to repeat themselves, like a broken record. Especially just saying today, just saying today, I was like, wow, like, and the way she was talking, and everybody knows, just like I like many people, but as a person, it was just money greedy for me, just gaslighting the audience, and I can't believe it. Do you see? Will she take her to the vet? Will she cut her nails? Shut the fuck up. As if you care. You don't care, just say. You just care about your views and your merchandise and your content. And don't bullshit me. Go bullshit anyone else, but not me. From all people, not me. Body, get your cat law. Yeah, I know. To get a cat, to put her in front of the camera, for content. Look at this cat. Look how cute she's sleeping. And now the cat is playing. And now my pipes are broken in my house. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Look at the cat. She has new bed. Look at the cat has new toys. Look at my new clothing. Look at what. And fuck, the pipes in my house are broken. And the insurance. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I say it, I know, too hardcore sometimes. And I know that I upset maybe some of you. But I'm not talking bullshit. That's the main point. We gotta have attention. Yeah, I know, Sherry. You're not even wrong, but the problem is that, Sherry, you know that I left my two dogs in Bali, and I feel very guilty to get a new pet now because I feel like I abandoned my children, and it's just very hard for me to even talk about because everybody, if they know my videos from before, Sherry, I know you don't know my videos from Bali, but I would walk with my dogs on the beach and all that and talk and talk. And I loved them. They were like my children. I don't have children like maybe you have or other people have. I don't have children. And I had to leave them, but I left them in good hands, number one. They have a better life than I could offer them. So I don't feel guilty regards that. But yet I was their mom. What did you want me to do? My mom was so against me, and the only way I could have continued to live in Bali was to go with my head down to my mom after she did all the wrong that she did towards me, and I filmed it, and that's why I made my filming for YouTube to demonstrate this. my what happened to me. And after all she did for me to go back and say, "Mom, come on, let's be good together again. Let's try again. I want to start again the restaurant." And I didn't feel like that. I'm sorry, just left me a very bitter taste in my mouth after the way my mom did behave towards me. I'm more a dog person. Honestly, I'm more a dog. Yeah, Sherry, you have many videos with me and my beach dogs. My beach dogs. My beach walks with my dogs. My beach dogs. You have many videos with my walks with my dogs on the beach. Yeah, dogs are really the best. All animals are, honestly. But dogs really, the love that they give you, it's just so unconditional. And that they don't judge you whether you gained weight, or they don't care about your physical looks. And they don't care whether you have money or not, like, even if. And that's just really a nice love. That is a love that I really found seldom in a man, a partner. Really, really seldom I found that love in human beings, that kind of love. So that's why I love animals very much. Of course, I miss the beach very much. I miss a lot, Sherry. That's why many times I sit. mm, When I was living with Steve, sometimes, of course, the sadness would hit me about my dogs and about missing my friends, my life, and many other things. And he doesn't appreciate that I never put the pain on him. I would never, like, he would, sigh all day. "Oh, I'm tired. I'm not in a good mood. I have a headache." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And I was like so sad in my heart, and I just went and I cried in a corner somewhere where he couldn't see. He never saw me cry, but he doesn't even know how much I cried. And he thinks that all is easy on me, and why you're not doing this, and why you're not doing this. When he was in Bali, he was also not doing anything. I was like, "Hey, you have a driver, and these are my friends. You can feel safe. Go look at this. You're in Bali. You have to look at Bali, the island. You have to go as a tourist and see the things that other people pay the money to come and see." And no, he didn't want to do hardly anything. And he's so difficult, so stubborn and hard minded. And then me in America, I just get married. And I'm like, "What's going on? And let's get, okay, adapt to life." And then he just, boom, he just always with this negativity and this pressure and sighing and always headaches. And I'm like, "Damn it, I can't get comfortable. I don't feel good. I don't feel safe. I don't feel like this is going anywhere." And then he wonders why I ran away. It was obvious. Nobody wants to live in uncomfort and unsafety. Nobody wants that. And marriage is not meant to be about money or about this and that. Marriage is meant to be about caring for one another and loving one another. Not about, yeah, I am doing this and you're doing that. And no, it's not meant to be about that. But that's me. But maybe he has different. That's why I said I'm never going to put the blame on him. Maybe he has a completely different conception regards marriage, and he's thinks back to his mother and father and his grandma and his and I think back to my mom and my dad, and that's how life goes. I mean, that's how life goes. Sherry, so I write it down because I cannot, if I talk, blah, 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 I write it to you. Wrote you the answer. Yeah, Sherry, it's unconditional love. That's the thing. Unconditional love is very hard to find. That's why I had many men in my life that told me, just marry me, you need a child, you need a child. I'm like, oh, this man just wants to get me stuck with him, he wants me to have a child. And they're like, no, you're such a nice, loving person. You're funny and you're good hearted. To be complete, you as a woman, you need a child. And it didn't make sense to me back then, but now it makes sense to me. But now it's too late, if you understand what I mean. Maybe having a child would have balanced me out a little bit. Maybe that was what I would have needed. But I will never know because I didn't try, because I was chicken shit and I let the trains and the buses pass by the opportunities, as I told you at the beginning. And life is that, it is what it is. My mom owns majority of this, not all of this. Majority. But in the end, what my mom owns, this belongs also to me, because in the end she doesn't have any other children or anyone else to give it to. But the thing is, majority of the assets is on her name. Yeah, Sherry, lots of women don't have children, but it's a pity, to not have that experience. I think as a woman, like all the men, those men that wanted good for me, and I didn't understand them because I was too idiotic at my age back then. And they told me, this is happiness. This is happiness. I was like, no, you're trying to lock me down. But it's true. They wanted just me to be happy. And I think I would have been happy once I had my own little baby in my hand. I think it would have been a different feeling. But I just think this. I don't know. Of course, I have places to go back to, Sherry. No issue about that. That's why I say I'm not stuck. That's why I say I love Steve. Why am I still in this America? If I wouldn't have loved him, then I would have been boom, gone immediately. Like you say, I have places to go. No problem for me to not have a spot to go to. Not at all, not at all. That's why I stayed, and I'm staying in this hotel. But in the end, now I'm like, is there a point? I'm also thinking, even because he doesn't seem he wants. I know he loves me, but he doesn't really seem that. Steve is Steve, and he will never change. And let's put it like that. I can't change him. Let's put it like that. I can't change him. Yeah, to have options is nice, Sherry, but it's not pleasant options, because everywhere I have to go with my head down. It's like, oh, you're back, and they see me after many years. Yeah, I'm back, and I come back just with sad stories. So it's not really cool for me, if you understand, Sherry, if you can relate a little bit. Because I was always a person that people admired and looked up to, and I was always the cool girl, and that does good and does well in life. And now for me to return after so many years with my head down, it's not so easy. Of course I can do it, and I have options, and I can return. But it I would have liked it to be different than it is, actually. But yeah, I have to be grateful that I do have options. You're right about that. I have to be grateful that I do have those options. My lovely people, I'm going to say good night. I have talked for a very, 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 very long time today. I hope I entertained you. I say thank you that you hung out with me and we hung out. I hope I made you laugh. I don't think I was too hardcore or critical on anyone or any subject specifically. I wish you all a wonderful Saturday night, continuing night. I don't think that in the community much will happen. I most likely will make myself green tea to detox, before sleeping, and I will see what's going on not on on YouTube. I don't think there's much going on. I will see. I'm watching something on HBO about some drama. It's not HBO. It's called Max actually. Max. So I'll continue watching that. And then tomorrow, let's see, maybe I will make a nice new thumbnail. Let me think. If there's something fun in the community, I can put it together. You see that I have a pretty good humor. I'm not boring and I'm not mean humored either. I don't think. So if I can make a new thumbnail and we see if there's something tomorrow to talk about, then we meet again and we hang out and chat like we did today. I send you all a big hug and I wish you nice dreams, sweet dreams. Let's hope that tomorrow resolve the music matter, and also that I can get back to making my short videos. I see that there's no videos for a long, long time on my channel. Videos on live there is because I'm making everyday live, but I'm not having any videos. Anyhow, anyhow, you guys, you stay awesome. You sleep well. Peace. Honestly, from all my heart, I care for you. And I apologize if I ever offended anyone. And if I can make an apology to anyone, I'm always happy to give it. I know that I'm not perfect. I never said I was, and I'm sometimes I am very strong-minded, but when I am wrong, I always put my head down and say, "Hey, sorry, I'm wrong. That was not right of me." We all are people that are just learning here on YouTube, and not just on YouTube, in the real life. In real life, we just learn along the way. Peace, everybody, and you stay awesome.